when we get right down to it, these programs are really powerful and good, but they're fundamentally useless if you answer the question, what's the one thing that every business owner could do when they have turnover among their top people? Oftentimes we're so fixed as business owners on so many of the problems we're facing and all the stresses, and we feel alone. That's one of the reasons we created Wealth Creator Coaching is really, it's lonely at the top, and it's really hard to find someone that you can confide in. And so I'm that guy for my clients. And when you look at turnover on top employees, it's often easy to blame external forces. They just weren't good. They were this, they were that. The first thing I want to get to, and I'm working with clients, is how open-minded and motivated are they generally? And how candidly honest are they with themselves? Because almost always, the root cause of high turnover of top people is the ownership. It's either not really rewarding people by engaging with them and properly motivating them on the things that matter to them, not even understanding what motivates them, and just taking the assumption, well, they should just do it because I pay them. No, people won't just do something because you pay them. You have to actually get to know them and understand them. And so usually the problems stem from the owner. The second one could be that you're just too nice and want to be liked. A lot of time, businesses are started by salespeople. Salespeople, generally speaking, really like to be liked, and they really want to like other people. And they share and one of the challenges with that is that they have people they don't want to let down. And if they're C players and they are loyal to C players and keep them around, it's almost impossible to keep A players, particularly if you're sharing the bonus pool in an unfair way, or pay if it's unfair. So people will look to pay as an excuse if other things aren't there. At the core, when there's a problem with employee turnover of top people, it is almost always decision-making or an attitude or a belief held by a business owner. What's one thing, regardless of our programs or anything else, what's one thing that business owners could do today to make a difference? It would be to sit down and ask your top people, hey, what motivates you? And what demotivates you? And you need to create a safe environment where they feel safe to share. So you see that in the movies where somebody in the military says, permission to speak frankly, they've got to be granted it. You should proactively give that permission and make it safe for people to tell you the truth. Because telling the truth to somebody is really hard, as we know, particularly if they don't take it well. So you have to be a receptacle to hear the truth no matter how hard it is and seek it out. That's the one easiest, fastest, simplest thing everybody could do today and put on their calendar to do frequently. Hey, how am I doing at motivating you the way you want to be motivated? And how am I doing reducing the things that demotivate you? What's the very best piece of advice you've heard or have given other people in how to recruit top talent and especially how to retain top talent? Both of these things are so critical to everybody. I'd love for you to share your ideas and comments below.